Two of the top 5 scoring offenses in the Simulation Football League find themselves in the Elite 8. Queen City has all-world running back Ash Shodom to go up against the 5th best rush defense of Sioux Falls. Who blinks first on the road to the SFL Finals? Find out next on the SFL Network. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live at a packed house here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, as the Sioux Falls Sparrows host the Queen City Corsairs. Good evening, SFL football fans. Alvin Washington with Ramos Lynn in the building. Ramos, it's time to put up or shut up. It is the Elite 8.
Yes, indeed, it's time, and let's see if Queen City can make the first step in the road to 5 championships. And Sioux Falls offense looks nearly unstoppable. It has looked nearly unstoppable for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Let's see if it continues against the 4-time SFL champion Queen City Corsairs.
The Richards Printworks toss goes to the Corsairs. They're going to kick away here. They're wearing their white uniforms with black numbers and pants and the green trim. Sioux Falls is honoring their neighbors to the north in South Dakota State out of Bismarck. So they're wearing the blue uniforms with their gold trim. And the opening kick is on the way. Run back from the 12-yard line up to the 30. The run back that time by number 15 for Sioux Falls. One of the non-contract players, and here comes your APM Music starting offense for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Quarterback is Julian Tyree. You see there, number 10. Halfback is Robert Redford. Ashley Anderson is the fullback. Wideouts are Sean Harrelson, A.J. Warren, and Michael Moore. They start with a pro set, 3 wide, double to the left-hand side as they go to the left. Throw across the middle. It's a catch. No, it isn't. We're trying to find the non-contract.
Sorry, Alvin, and a strange drop right there by James, the non-contracted player. He was wide open, and this is what has made Sioux Falls' offense so dangerous. Those quick passes to the inside, they are very, very hard to defend, especially when you go against a quarterback like Julian Tyree.
Terrain James was the intended receiver. We'll look at the defense in a moment. Offset I, 3 wide, doubles on the left-hand side for Sioux Falls. Second down, they'll hand off to their running back, Robert Redford. He'll pick up 1 on the game. The tackle that time by Queen City linebacker, number 52, Eddie Shields. Brings up 3rd down. That Queen City defense, defensive lineman Koala Khalil and Jeff Duffy. Linebackers Avery King and Alex Cross. The secondary is Zane Doty, Phoenix Blue, and Nacho Sicario. And there is a catch for a first down on 3rd down. That is by number 15, A.J. Warren. He'll push the sticks for a first down. And the 3rd down conversions this year by Sioux Falls, they were 8th in the league at 47% during the regular season.
And that's what makes the Sioux Falls offense so dangerous. So those passes, like Julian Tyree is just so pinpoint accurate on those passes. It's incredible to watch.
Tyree in the shotgun with 5 receivers, throw across the middle. Won't connect with the middle receiver. He was trying to find J.J. McGee. In the vicinity was Alex Cross. 2nd down. I stand corrected. That was actually Moore. Michael Moore, who's wearing number 80 today. He normally wears 88.
Yeah, he's actually right there with number 88. And
that is 88.
Alex Cross does not go deep to cover the pass that often. So great athletic play by number 54.
I formation, slot either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw out to the halfback. That is, I believe, Redford. Looks like he'll pick up about 5 on that gain. They'll give him 6, 3rd down. And again, the opportunity to convert coming up.
Yeah, and if you're Sioux Falls, that's what you want. You want to put the ball on the outside. You don't want to go to Alex Cross, to those guys. You want to put the ball on the outside against those non-star corners.
4 wide set on 3rd down. The single back is Redford. Short drop back, throw across the middle. That is caught, and a first down and another 3rd down conversion. That time, Michael Moore converting the sticks. We push them forward deep into Corsair territory.
That's another quick pass to Michael Moore, and That's why Julian Tyree does not get sacked very often, because he gets rid of the ball quickly, and he found his receiver on that one.
That was an 18-yard catch to Warren that time. On 1st and 10, the carry up the middle by Redford, not much, if at all. They'll say no gain, 2nd down. Good tackle up the middle by Avery King, linebacker for Queen City. And this Queen City defense comes in as the number 10 scoring defense, the number 7 rush defense. With Redford on his right hip, Tyree has 4 receivers in a shotgun. Looking at the dime package, he'll throw across the middle. Long caught! 1st down! Michael Moore getting that man again. Already 2 catches, 35 yards.
Wow. I mean, those passes, like, Julian Tyree is just so accurate with those throws. It's that deep post route that they run so often. And it's incredible how it seems that no team is able to stop it. That's just how good this quarterback and this wide receiver combination is.
1st and goal now for Sioux Falls, looking to strike blood. The single back is Redford. Double receivers on the right-hand side. Redford gets the call. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. They believe they say no gain as the clock runs with 7:40. By the way, if you're just joining us for your first SFL game, 11-minute quarters is how we play in this one. They do give him a loss of about a yard, so 2nd and goal from just inside the 11. I formation this time. Redford dots the I behind Anderson, 3 wide, doubles left-hand side, going left in the blue and gold. Short drop for Tyree. Catch is made, touchdown, Sioux Falls!
Wow, and I think the corner thought that the wide receiver was going to go in probably in an out route or something like that, because that was complete outside leverage by the defensive back, and A.J. Warren just goes in a slant route, gets in the paint. What a drive for Sioux Falls right there. I'm not sure if the corner was trying to cover the flat or something, but he left the wide receiver wide open. What a statement drive to begin the game for the Sparrows.
The scoring summary says that's an 11-yard touchdown for A.J. Warren. And already that number 4 pass offense coming to the fore. The extra point kick by Sammy Prefontaine out of, guess who? Willie Beeman. Perfect hold, perfect kick, 7-0 Sioux Falls with 7:09 to go for the opening quarter. And I must say, Ramon, the touch with the Mount Rushmore and the fireworks above is beautiful.
Yeah, it truly is. This is a great stadium here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm really enjoying it here in the booth. Perfect weather for us. So, time to watch some great football here.
We're just south of the Black Hills region of South Dakota, as here comes the run back up to about the 26-yard line. The run back that time by number 86, that being Joe Simpson of Queen City. And that brings out their starting offense and their quarterback. Oh, we got a penalty. A hold against the Corsairs. That's not good.
Yeah, and not the way you want to start the game if you are the 4-time champion Queen City Corsairs. You let the opposing offense go drive down the field for a touchdown, and now, you get on a holding penalty and you start the game, the game at your own 16-yard line. So not ideal for the Queen City Corsairs.
Queen City going to the right with A.J. Caswell under center and a 4-wide set. He's back to pass and a 5-step drop. Cross the middle. Catch is made. Very close to a 1st down. The reception made, and he's slow to get up. Okay, there he goes. Was wondering there. That reception by number 86, Joe Simpson. The starting offense for Queen City goes A.J. Caswell, Ash Odom at the running back, Hadley Diamante the fullback, Mike Diggs at tight end, and Chris Curtis, Memphis Blue, are the feature receivers. Offset I, slot either side for Queen City going right in the white, black, and green on 2nd and 1. And it's Ash Odom blasting through the line for a 1st down.
Great blocking on that one. That was a trademark Queen City Corsair power O play. That was a run to the left. The right guard pulls to the left and picks up a perfect block. That brings Ash Odom for the 1st down.
You called it right, a power O for Odom, not so much a power I. The defense for Sioux Falls after this play. 2 blockers with a 3-wide shotgun set. Caswell back to pass across the middle. That catch is made. 80.
So far I'm liking, sorry Alvin, so far I'm liking this Queen City Corsair approach, with the run game, short passes to the wide receiver, so you can get AJ Caswell on a rhythm. After you get scored on, you want some rhythm, you want to establish your offense as well.
Memphis Blue was the last receiver on that catch. Power I, slot either side, and again it's Odom, but he stood up on 2nd and 2. Absolutely great stop up the middle by 99 Levant Irvine, one of the linebackers in this starting defense. He is in that 3-4 core with Nick Fargo and Alex Parker. The secondary is A.J. Leave, Chris Dodd, Adam Okoye, and Nick Pop. Coming up on 5 minutes.
It seems that Levant Irvine going on a blitz on that one. He was completely unblocked and a perfect stop for the Sioux Falls.
Odom on the carry, gets the first down. Ash Odom with 2 200-yard performances this regular season. One of the top 5 running backs in what is a top 2 rushing offense. Matter of fact, they are number 2 coming into the Elite 8.
You love to talk about offensive line. How about the offensive line on that one, Alvin? Perfect blocking on the right-hand side and a first down for Queen City.
Drink to that. Back to pass is Caswell. A lot of time. Cross the middle. It's caught. It is caught. How in the world did Memphis Blue get that one?
That was bump and run coverage on the outsides. Both corners on the outside bumped the receivers. So what the receiver did was a quick slant route, got enough separation, and A.J. Caswell delivered a perfect ball for the first down.
Caswell back on 1st and 10, evades a sack, runs all the way to the right, and will take it himself. He's going to get about 4 or 5 out of the deal. So really a broken play, went for 6 yards. So great scrambling by A.J. Caswell.
And a beautiful just move in the pocket. He just stepped forward in the pocket, and the defender just whiffed. So A.J. Caswell, not a very mobile quarterback historically here in the SFL, but he makes a play with his legs. It's a 6-yard gain. It can be huge in the drive.
Odom on the carry, still on his feet. First down. That is the power. That is Ash Odom, defender of the Queen City offense.
Wow, and Ash Odom, you will see it on the replay here. Just very patient, waits for his offensive line, and right there just gets a little hole, drags Nick Pop for another first down. This is a really, really good drive by the Queen City Corsairs.
Let me shout out a few of the big uglies. Roderick Kidd at center, a guard, Corey Nails, a tackle, Ryan Weller. Caswell throws outside. He's got Odom on the outside. Odom will get, I believe, about maybe 4 on the halfback out throw out. They'll give him 5 officially. So pretty good hands for Ash Odom to go along with his fleet feet.
Yeah, I agree. You put that guy on the outside, and he's really, really tough to stop on first contact. So that's what you want. You want to put that guy on the outside, one-on-one against the defensive back, and see if the big running back can make a play.
Odom out of the power I goes up the left-hand side. Will they give him the first down? The answer is
yeah, I
yes.
think they're going to give him. Yeah, and that's really, really good pursuit by Levant Irvine, number 99, the outside linebacker, coming from the other side of the field to make the stop. It was not on time, but he maybe saved a touchdown on that play.
1st and 10 will go from about the 25, and there's another catch out of the backfield. Nope, that's going to be 83. Mike Daggs, the end. And you want to talk about a guy that doesn't get talked much as far as tight ends is concerned. Mike Daggs has been consistent this year for the Corsairs.
He really has, and I love this play design by the Corsairs. Everybody went left, and Daggs just went the opposite side to the right, and it just left a huge hole on that defense. A.J. Caswell recognizes it. I love this play call by the Queen City Corsairs. put your big guy, number 83, on an island, and he got 8 yards. So really, really good play. Queen City moving.
From the 19, power I. Slide either side, shot crowd across the middle. That's a catch. That's a first down. I should say first and goal. There go that man again, Mike Daggs, and you called it. Everybody goes one way. Mike Daggs goes the other. He's the one that gets the catch. And we've got ourselves first and goal now, so a red zone opportunity for the Corsairs. Again, moving to your right in the white, black, and green this quarter. They'll put them at the 9-yard line. Caswell looking for the end zone. Throws up. It is caught! Touchdown,
wow.
Queen City! And Mike Daggs, third pass in a row.
Wow, you never see, or it's very weird to see a tight end just take over ball games the way Mike Daggs can sometimes take away ball games. He's like type of your Rob Gronkowski type of guy, where when you throw the ball to his vicinity, he's gonna come down with it. His catch radius is insane. Great hands, great speed, great blocking tight end. One of the best in the business. And this is the way, if you're Queen City, that you want to respond to the Sioux Falls previous drive.
Ricky Matthews will knock it through the middle for the extra point. We've got a tie ball game with 1:05 to play for the first quarter, and that is a 9-yard pass to Mike Daggs, the Score Stream scoring summary. Score Stream, the official scoring partner of the Simulation Football League. Download the Score Stream app to follow the SFL throughout the 10th ever SFL playoffs. Matthews to kick again. Here we go. This one will come to A.J. Warren from his 15. Decent run back. He'll get about the 33-yard line. First and 10 for Sioux Falls. So far on the evening, Julian Tyree is 5 of 7 for 70 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and let's see what offense blinks first. We see how the Sioux Falls Sparrows offense drags the defense down, and Queen City does the same thing. So let's see which offense makes the first mistake.
Throw to the outside. Here's a halfback catch. It's Robert Redford barreling his way for about 7 or 8 yards. Truck City, as he gives Julian Tyree a few more in his ledger. Absolutely great-looking halfback out there.
Yeah, and I was watching a Sioux Falls game, I think like a week ago, and Robert Redford was just running angry on people. He was just putting people on his back against the Chicago Wildcats, and man, he just looked as good as he did last week.
We're in the final minute of the quarter to throw across the middle. There's a catch and a first down. And there is, once again, number 88 for Sioux Falls, Michael Moore, softening up the middle of the defense.
Yeah, Sioux Falls came in with a plan, get rid of the ball quickly, put the ball in your best players' hands, inside routes, deep inside routes. So they're really attacking the middle of the field, and it's really working.
On first and 10, short drop back, throw across the middle. There's another catch, and very close to another first down for Michael Moore. And we've got time on the field. Nope, that's the first quarter. We're done. Just that quick. Sparrow 7, Corsair 7 on the SFL Network via Twitch and presented by APM Music. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, semifinal Sunday comes up next Sunday, April 8th, right here on the SFL Network. Check simulationfl.net for teams and kickoff. We switch sides, and Robert Redford gets the first down, I believe, on 2nd and 1. Nope, they're going to say about an inch short.
Not sure about that one. I think he got enough for the first down, and that looked like a trap play, and it seems that the defensive line just pushed the offensive line so much. They were not even in the play. So I thought that was a first down, but it seems not. Let's see if they can convert it here on 3rd down.
Redford is a single back in the 3-wide set, and a back to pass, and Redford will get the catch, gets the first down as he trucks a man. The unfortunate person that got the stiff arm was Maurice Johnson, the cornerback, number 26 for Queen City, and Robert Redford moves the chains on a key 3rd down conversion.
And that's what I was saying. You put the guy one-on-one against one of those non-contracted corners, and You have to give the advantage to the running back on that one, and they recognize it. They throw the ball to the outside, one-on-one, short yardage, perfect play call.
Doubles on the left-hand side, the handoff to Redford as he tries to pull out that way. He may not get the line of scrimmage, if that. Great play on the outside that time by Avery King, number 44 for Queen City. This portion of the SFL quarterfinals on the SFL Network is brought to you by Richard's Printworks, the official gear provider of the Simulation Football League. Pro set, 3 wide, doubles on the left-hand side for Sioux Falls going to the right in the blue and gold today. They're normally black and gold, and a great catch that time by number 15, A.J. Warren. He does move the chains for a first down.
And again, they are running those inside routes with Michael Moore and A.J. Warren. We've not seen anything from Sean Harrelson, yet, but number 15 and number 88 are just destroying the inside of the field of this Queen City defense.
1st and 10, the football now with the 31 of Queen City as they keep it moving. Redford on the outside. It's got a green, it's got a block. Almost a first down as he gets laid out by Alex Cross. But that was an excellent 9-yard gain on the halfback out.
Man, Robert Redford almost doesn't look like a running back because, you see the face mask and you see the neck roll and you see his style of running. I mean, he looks more like an old-school fullback, but he's got some speed, and this is a key part of this offense.
Catch across the middle to number 88 Moore once again. Avery King on the tackle for Queen City, but look at this quick throw. Nope, they say incomplete. I thought he had caught it off of King. They're going to give King the deflection there. Just a little bit too quick on that throw that time by Caswell.
Yeah, and I think I'm surprised the defensive end was not caught with like an interference, something like that, because the ball was already out and he was bumping the receiver, the defensive end was, and no flag. So nice break by the Queen City defense.
3rd down, Redford trying to come up the middle, has the first down and more. Yet another 3rd down conversion for Sioux Falls.
Yeah, and that's a power set, 2 tight ends to the right, and an easy run here for the Sparrows. This offensive line of Sioux Falls has just played outstanding. Julian Tyree has not gotten sacked yet, and they're opening holes for the running back.
Chuck Allen was in the middle of that offensive line, hiking the football. They'll throw to the outside. That should be a catch for Moore, and it is.
Yep.
They'll give him 4 on that gain, 2nd down. Just to holler at some of the other great players on that offensive line. We see big 74 Joey Holt at a tackle, 75 Cooper Colston at a guard. 8:14 left here in the first half and counting. Sioux Falls and Queen City all square at 7 here in the SFL quarterfinals live from Sioux City, South Dakota. Alvin Washington with Ramos Lynn in the booth and doing it big, and Robert Redford on the halfback out, just barreling over folk and gets a 3rd and 4.
Man, I think that we need to now do a drinking game, Alvin, every time number 26 gets struck, because it's getting kind of crazy here. I mean, Robert Redford goes to the outside, and number 26 is just getting demolished every other play. Wow, this is actually pretty incredible. He came to play today.
Short drop, first down, catch on the outside. Beautiful catch that time by number 89. Big 89, Miles Portis, the tight end, in a key role there to move the chains on 3rd down.
And you don't see very much production, but for that receiver number 89, but that's what makes Julian Tyree so special, and he's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. He will throw to anybody that is open, and his leadership will make it happen.
Tyree throws, makes the connection, just short of the goal line. The catch that time by number 11, Sean Harrelson. That's his first catch today. Julian Tyree already up to 134 yards passing and a touchdown here at the 6:57 mark of the 2nd quarter. Sioux Falls 7, Queen City 7. The Sparrows of Sioux Falls going to your right in the blue and gold, looking to strike gold and take a 1-score lead. Tyree back to pass, throws to the outside again. He's got Redford. Redford will get tackled way back and bring up a big third down for Queen City's defense.
Yeah, on that time, Julian Tyree, I think, held to the ball too long. I think if he throws the ball quicker to Redford, probably he catches the ball in stride and probably makes something more out of this, probably even a score. But now on 3rd and goal, this is where A.J. Warren really shows up.
From the 6-yard line, 3-wide shotgun with 2 blocking backs. Tyree back to pass. Looking. Across the middle, he throws way out of the end zone, and the kicking unit's going to have to come with 6:09 to play for the quarter.
Nice half a stop for Queen City here. And that can be the difference in the ball game, Alvin, when you can do a half a stop instead of 7 points, only 3 points. You know, your offense can come in the field with 6 minutes left, probably get another score. So this is very, very important. This was very, very important for the Corsairs defense to just hold them to 3 points here.
Sammy Prefontaine now for a 23-yard field goal out of the hold of Willie Beeman. Snap on the way, kick down the middle. It's a 10-7 ball game with 6:09 to play here for the second quarter. That's the Score Stream scoring summary. This portion of the SFL quarterfinals on the SFL Network is brought to you by Show Business Studios, the ultimate in live event and film production, prop rental, set design, and construction, and proud to be the official home of the first ever SFL convention in Las Colinas, Texas, July 13th through the 15th. The kick away by Max Moholt will come to the 10-yard line and ahead of steam. Good run back that time for Queen City by Joe Simpson, just short of the 30, 1st and 10 Corsairs.
Yeah, and if I'm Queen City, I'm doing more of the same that they did on the previous drive. I think that you have to give the ball, to Mike Dax, number 83, who is probably your best receiver at this moment. Obviously, you still have Chris Curtis and those boys, but number 83 is a mismatch on the defensive side of any defense.
Then there's the catch of the first down. And this time it's number 87, Memphis Blue, with the catch. Good one on the cross that time. And it looked like Caswell was going to get sacked, but he threw it just in the nick of time and threw it in the exact spot where only Memphis Blue was going to get it.
Yeah, and Nick Pop really having a tough first half on this. I think he thought that Memphis Blue was going to go probably in a deep route or something like that, but he just hit him on the slant, and he was open for the first down.
From the 47 of the Corsairs, out of the power I3 wide, throw to the outside. Little bit out of the hands of Joe Simpson, 2nd down.
A rare drop by Joe Simpson on that one. That ball hit him on the hands, and I'm not sure if it's too cold down there, Alvin, here in the football field, because that was right in the hands, and unfortunately unable to make the catch.
Again, Queen City going to the left this quarter in the white, black, and green. Shotgun, 3-wide doubles left-hand side. Across the middle, catch is made, and a first down on 2nd down. There go that man again, Mike Daggs.
Yeah, and it's almost unfair when he goes against a linebacker. I mean, you really need to have a special player on defense to stop that guy, because again, he's like a big basketball player. When you throw the ball, he just posts you up like it's nothing. So it's gonna be difficult for Sioux Falls to stop that guy.
4-wide set, trips left-hand side on 1st and 10 at the Sioux Falls 43, and a throw across the plane. A catch is made, and a run toward the end zone. Chris Curtis, touchdown, Queen City.
Wow, what a throw, and a better catch even, as we see on the replay. Really, really good protection, as we see Chris Dodd just whiff on that tackle. Adam Okoye not in position. The speed of Chris Curtis gets him in the paint, and Queen City looks really, really good in this first half, especially on offense.
The Score Stream scoring summary makes that a 47-yard touchdown catch for Chris Curtis. Here comes Ricky Matthews on to tack on the extra point and make this a 4-point game out of the hold of Max Barney. The left foot kicker with 4:50 remaining in the first half. Awaiting the snap, here it comes. Kick is on the way. It is indeed 14-10 Queen City and the Corsairs with the #3 scoring offense in the SFL looking like it.
Yeah, I agree. And as I was saying, you know, in the drive by Sioux Falls, when they were unable to get the 7 points and they had to settle for a field goal, you know, that really can decide a ball game. You know, it's way different to have 14-10 as having a tie ball game, 14-14. So, you know, let's see if Sioux Falls can retake the lead.
Ooh, clothesline on the run back.
Jeez.
Man. Can somebody get the number of that truck? Yeah, number 36, Todd Mack, appropriately. Yikes.
Man. This team, they are not messing around, Alvin. I mean, there's 2 clubs that are, well, you know, in the top of winning leaderboards in SFL history. When you go to winning percentage, 2 of the best teams in SFL history. So this is really exciting to watch.
And we got our first sack of the day. Jeff Duffy says, "You will eat turf and like it, sir."
And, you know, again, you know, this was one-step drop by the Sioux Falls Sparrows. They've done it before. Now, Jeff Duffy, number 53, able to collapse the pocket and get a much-needed sack for Queen City. Now on a 2nd and long. You know, let's see if Queen City can force a turnover.
On the 2nd and 13, almost all of that and a little bit. The catch made by number 80 of Sioux Falls, J.J. McGee. That'll bring up a 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 1 as he got 12 of those 13 back. We're running with 4:09 to play for the first half. The single back is Rob Redford, doubles on the left-hand side for Sioux Falls, going to the right in the blue and gold. And Redford, another first down as he gets knocked down just past the 40.
You know, we saw, again, one of those cases where the defensive line just pushes the offensive line so much, they even pancake the offensive line, and that leaves just a natural hole for the running back, Robert Redford, to run through. So, you know, that's when your 2nd line of defense, your 3rd line of defense has to be ready, and Queen City's defense was not ready for that.
Out of the pro set, a throw to the near side. Catch is made, trying to fight for some more yards. Good outside catch that time by Moore. We'll give him 7 on the gain. 2nd down. Let me go back to Wild Card Wednesday a little bit. We had one of our biggest viewing audiences of the year when we introduced Wild Card Wednesday. And as a result, would you believe we have 23 rookies in line for our June 1st draft heading into season 11?
Yeah.
3 wide set. Redford is the blocking back. And they'll throw out to Redford on the near-hand side. He gets the first down and more. I mean, just went right past the defender, past midfield for the first down.
And that was a great block on the outside. I think it was an offensive lineman, probably the tackle number 74 on the outside. Yeah, number 74 on the outside picks up a block on the corner. Great speed by the alignment, and number 26 again gets struck. I mean, number 26 is really having a tough first half. But, you know, again, perfect play call by Sioux Falls. Get the ball to the outside, put Robert Redford one-on-one against somebody, and let big number 28 make a play.
Yeah, Joey Holt the tackle with a great pull, and we might have to play that drinking game after all. 4 wide shotgun on 1st and 10. They'll throw across the near side. That's picked off. Went to the well one too many times. There to snatch it away. Phoenix Blue of the Corsairs.
Number 26 says, shut up. Number 26 says, shut up, Ramos. Shut up, Alvin. Let me go ahead and make a play. Perfect tip drill on that one. Queen City gets the ball back, and if they can score here, it's going to be really interesting for Sioux Falls' offense.
I mean, this is a top 5 defense that Queen City employs all across the board. They have the power eye, slot either side. Caswell back to pass, going for it all. Caught! First down! Memphis Blue, how does he do it?
Man, A.J. Caswell is just destroying this secondary right now in the first half. Again, great protection, and the defensive back, again, Nick Pop, it seems that he just thought it was going to be a deeper route. Great throw.
We're here at the APM Music 2-minute warning. Queen City 14, Sioux Falls 10. You're watching the SFL quarterfinals here on the SFL Network. I'm Alvin in Washington along with Ramos Lynn live from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We thank everybody for joining us here on Twitch, as they've done all season long for these top-notch games. Offset eye, slide either side for Queen City hitting to the left. Here comes Ash Odom. Picks up about 4 on that gain. Second down, the tackle for Sioux Falls by 99, Levant Irvine.
You know, and again, Levant Irvine showing off his speed on that one because, you know, it seems that Ash Odom had just green grass in front of him. And if number 99 does not make that stop, this is probably a 20-yard gain.
Caswell with 2 throwing touchdowns today. He'll give it to Odom up the middle. He gets knocked down for a very short gain. Again, Irvine on the tackle will give some run support by, I believe that was number 57, Samson Spikes. We're running with 1:15 to play for the first half. Showtime Studios halftime report coming up at the break. 4 wide set. Back to pass is Caswell. A lot of time. Cross the middle. And that one is incomplete.
Yeah, very dangerous on that one. Everybody went to the inside, and it seems that the Sioux Falls defense was probably on man-to-man coverage because every single defender followed a receiver. So the outside was clear, but everybody went on a slant route. And now we see a field goal here by a non-contracted player. Really particular decision here, Alvin.
Well, this is Ricky Matthews. He's going for what is now a 53-yard field goal from the middle hash. The snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up. It's high. No good. Missed it wide right. And that might be key for Sioux Falls to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that one. I mean, your defense just got a turnover. Obviously, you want to get some points, but, you know, with 50-something seconds left, 57 seconds left, I would just punt the ball and let my defense play some more and take us to the half.
Instead, Sioux Falls has great field position. They're at their own 43, heading to your right in the blue and gold, down 14-10 against Queen City. Again, Julian Tyree at quarterback. He's back to pass. He'll throw to the near side. He's got Robert Redford, who went back a little bit, and I think he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down. Clock running with 48 ticks.
And you start seeing this adjustments, Alvin, because now Memphis Blue was probably covering Robert Redford man-to-man. You know, that's a strong safety against the running back, so that's a good matchup for the Queen City Corsairs. And, you know, now you see the speed of this Queen City defense to get into the outside, making the stops.
On second down and 10, shotgun, Caswell back with that Tyree back to pass. Across the middle. That's tipped away. The intended receiver that time, number 11, Harrelson, Zane Doty, and Nacho Sicario in on the coverage. Third down. We're stopped with 44 seconds.
Yeah, and this is going to be huge if Queen City can make a stop here and force a 4th down, because, you know, this is the prime opportunity for Sioux Falls to get at least 3 before the half.
Shotgun, 5 wide, tripped on the left-hand side. Sioux Falls going to the right. The throw. And the interception again! Wow. That's back-to-back turnovers. This time the interception by Zane Doty in left field.
You know, and Zane Doty just playing center fielder on that one. He knows the post route is coming, and he's there. I mean, that's triple coverage. That's perfect scouting job by the Queen City Corsairs. And now, you know, with 39 seconds left, if you can, because the previous field goal was not too bad. I mean, he was short, but for maybe only like 3 or 4 yards. So if you can drive the ball here, maybe about 15 yards, you can, or 20 yards, you can get probably close enough for a field goal.
Caswell back to pass, throws near side. One-handed catch for Odom. Picks up about 7 on the gain. It'll stop the clock with 39 seconds. Second down.
And that's a nice job by Odom. You know, he gets as many yards as he can getting out of bounds. You know, I mean, Queen City still has 3 timeouts, but if you can save those timeouts for later, that's going to be way better. So second and manageable here. You know, you can throw the ball to the inside because you still have 3 timeouts.
Pro set 3 wide, doubles on the left-hand side for Queen City, hitting to the left in the white, black, and green, up 14-10. Caswell with a perfect throw across the middle as they call timeout. Memphis Blue with the reception, once again moving the chains.
Yeah, and they do just that. I mean, that's an inside route. I'm not sure if Ozika was supposed to cover him man-to-man, but either way, Memphis Blue gets the separation, gets a first down, and with 32 seconds, I mean, you can still think about scoring a touchdown here and just not settle for a field goal. You can get another play, score 6 points.
From the 28 of Sioux Falls, back to passes Tyree, pumps across the middle. That's caught! And another timeout call, first down, and trying to get the number on that one. I think it is 84 this time. That's Chris Curtis. So Caswell using his weapons very nicely.
Yeah, and AJ Caswell just has a cannon, and he has, as I said, pinpoint accuracy. That's a pass that not every quarterback in the SFL can make. You know, that's the veteran presence of your QB, and let's see if Queen City can score 6 here.
3 wide shotgun on 1st and 10, a throw to the outside, incomplete, a breakup that time on the attempt by Blue to get that catch. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds. A good coverage stop by Nick Pop. 2nd and 10 in the red zone opportunity here in beautiful Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Not too far from Mount Rushmore, a little bit further north here, so they kind of replicated here in the stadium. 3 wide shotgun set on 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. A.J. Caswell across the middle. Catch is made. First down. No huddle immediately. 1st and goal at the 3. They'll line up again, shotgun, 3 wide, doubles right-hand side. Caswell quickly back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws for the end zone.
Wow.
Incomplete. It is incomplete.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown?
That is a touchdown.
I didn't see the signal,
Mike
but
Daggs.
Wow. Mike Daggs caught it.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Daggs has the hands, like, look at the, oh, man.
Yeah.
He puts both feet in bounds. I mean, the athleticism, the hands, the experience. Wow, that's an incredible play. I was gonna tell you, Alvin, that I was surprised that Queen City did not spike the ball and probably think of another play. You know, they kind of hurried up, but you know they know what they're doing. That's why they're 4-10 champions. Extra
point kick by Matthews is good. The score stream scoring summary makes that a 3-yard touchdown catch, 2nd of the night for Mike Daggs, putting Queen City up 21-10 with just 6 ticks on the first half clock. And that was a great drive after an absolutely wonderful interception by Zane Doty.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, 11-point lead going into the halftime. I mean, let's see what they can do in the return. But, you know, this is a substantial lead going to the halftime on the road.
And on the run back, ouch.
Man. That's the 2nd time in a row he gets popped.
Yeah. But not only that, Queen City gets the ball back in the 3rd quarter. So you're looking at a potential 14-point swing around between quarters here.
Yeah, no question. You know, no question. And if Queen City can come into the halftime and score more points, even a field goal, you know, now it's going to be really, really tough for Sioux Falls to come back from. I mean, it's not impossible, but you know, it's going to be way more difficult than 11-point deficit.
Redford gets the out halfback catch, but doesn't get anything out of it. And that'll take us into the break. Halftime here in Sioux Falls. The Sparrows are down 21-10 against the Queen City Corsairs. Stay tuned. The Showtime Studios halftime report is on the way. And quickly, let's take a look at the offensive numbers. Well,
maybe not, but I will. A.J. Caswell, 17 out of 20, 195 yards. He has a rating of 146.8. He has been the guy for the Queen City Corsairs. Again, thank you very much to Scott for this amazing stats that he helps us with. He has 3 touchdowns today, no picks. So AJ Caswell is the guy today, and that, combination with Mike Dax has been on point.
Not only that, but taking a look at some of the other key numbers for Queen City. Memphis Blue right now, 6 of 8 targets caught, 78 yards. With Chris Curtis with a touchdown catch, 2 for 52. Mike Dax, 2 touchdowns, 5 for 40. On the reverse for Sioux Falls, Michael Moore, 6 of 8 caught, 64 yards. A.J. Warren with 3 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. And that is your Showtime Studios halftime update. Don't forget, we got the Pro Bowl coming up, our first ever SFL Pro Bowl, May 20th, right here on the SFL Network, as some of the best in the business don their colors one more time. And Ramos, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you're one of the coaches of this contest.
Yeah, honored to be one of the coaches here in the Pro Bowl. The other coach will be Dar Destro, the president of the SFL, former owner of the DC Dragons. So, that's a quality coach, and, really excited to have the Pro Bowl back. We used to have the Pro Bowl a few seasons back, and it was successful. We really, really liked it, but, due to, some time restraints and whatnot, we decided to take a hiatus from him. So I'm really, really happy to have it back again here with us. And, you will see those great plays going at it. Players going at it. This is not going to be like the NFL Pro Bowl where nobody wants to hit nobody. No, we will see Mike Dax. We will see all those guys on their maximum potential, playing it out, hitting hard, great runs. We will see great tackles. We will see probably interceptions, great throws. We'll see the best of the best for 4 quarters. So, I'm really, really excited, Alvin, to see how that goes out.
For my first season calling games here in the Simulation Football League, I am very impressed at the product that Commissioner Cameron Irvine has developed over these 10 seasons and 5 calendar years. And as we look ahead to season 11, the sky is the limit. We've got 3 expansion teams coming in, the announcement on that coming up once that is finalized. We've got 1 big rookie draft coming through. Like I said, already 23 rookies, and, those that are just checking us out for the first time on Twitch, if you want to be a part, just look for the link to our Discord chat room. That's where you sign up. That's where you get all the details on how you can be a part of the fastest growing simulation football league in the world, aptly named the Simulation Football League. We've got a lot in store. And how about the SFL convention coming up on July 13th through the 15th in Las Colinas, Texas? I am so looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to the expansion teams and to more players, that there's going to be a lot of spots open for new players to come in. Obviously, we will have the SFL Championship game and the Pro Bowl on the front page of Twitch. So do not miss that. Make sure you have that on your calendars so you can watch some great football, and more people will come. So I'm really, really excited to see how the SFL moves forward.
As we come back here to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, alongside executive producer and Commissioner Cameron Irvine, Alvin Washington, Ramos Lynn, in the house here south of the Black Hills region. Second half action underway as Queen City gets the football up 21-10. They'll start from their own, looks like, 30-yard line on a good run back. 1st and 10, the run back that time, again, by the return man, Joe Simpson. And A.J. Caswell, he has been the man of the hour so far. No mistakes, just some very efficient offense. He'll come up with the boys in white, black, and green, heading to your right with a 3-wide shotgun set, doubles on the left-hand side. Ash Onum
coverage here.
Ash Onum is the blocking back, the throw across the middle. The catch is made and a first down. Great catch by Mike Daggs, the tight end, with 2 catches for touchdowns today. And he continues, A.J. Caswell continues to use probably one of the more unheralded but efficient tight ends in the SFL today.
Yeah, and the linebacker was man-to-man against Dax, and the linebacker took an outside leverage type of coverage instead of straight or inside. So Mike Dax took full advantage of it, going to the inside. He was wide open for the first down.
A 4-3 defense looking at Ash Odom on the carry, and Odom hasn't done too much today in the ground game. It's been all in the air. He'll get about a yard out of that one, the tackle that time by Nick Fargo, number 92.
Nick Fargo.
Yeah, Fargo, South Dakota. No, Fargo, North Dakota. There we go.
Yeah, on the tackle there, Nick Fargo. Nick Fargo actually leads the team in tackles. He came into this game leading the team in tackles, and he's top 5 in the SFL in that category. We've not seen much of him.
Pass across the middle almost goes, got broken up out of the hands of Chris Curtis. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can get a 3rd down conversion thingamajiggy here. And that's a negative Ghost Rider. Let's see. Nope, can't. No 3rd downs here. But we do have 3rd and 9 here, and this is big for the Sioux Falls defense. 4 wide, single back is Ash Odom. Caswell in the center. He's back to pass, a 5-step drop. A lot of time. Cross the middle. It is almost picked off.
Very dangerous on that one. He tried to go with Williamson, I think it was, the wide receiver. And Sioux Falls was ready for it. They had like 4 defensive players on that vicinity. So this is a very important stop by the Sioux Falls Sparrows to come into the halftime, make a stop, get the ball back with still just an 11-point deficit, which is very, very doable for this explosive offense.
Matthews back to punt away. Low snap, does indeed get it off. And it will come to the 20. And that's it. Not much else. So with 9:08 to play here for the 3rd quarter. Expansion Sunday is April 15th. That's when our illustrious Commissioner Cam Irvine will announce the 3 latest teams that joined the SFL. And from what we've been hearing in the back channels, these teams are ready to go. Julian Tyree with a 4-wide set. The single back is Robert Redford. They're facing a base 4-3. Short drop, throw across the middle. Gets positive yardage. That's Michael Moore on the catch. He's had 7 catches for 70 yards this evening. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 on the 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and that route has been money for the Sioux Falls Sparrows all game long. It's been open for them since the first quarter. They have gone to Michael Moore on that route, on that same formation, about 4 or 5 times, and every time it has been successful. So probably we'll see more of it here in the second half.
Redford on 2nd down, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle for loss that time by Avery King. Big 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, and Avery King has been a beast since he came into the league. As we see the stars on offense for the Sparrows, Julian Tyree, the quarterback, running back, Robert Redford, Michael Moore, Sean Harrison, and A.J. Warren, the receivers. But going back to Avery King, number 44, since his time with the Carolina Skyhawks, he's been a beast of a linebacker. One of the best stop in the run in the entire league.
3 wide set on 3rd down. Will go to the far side. The catch is made. 1st down. Moore and a truck, and he's still going. Big 3rd down conversion catch by A.J. Warren of Sioux Falls.
This is a simple outside route by A.J. Warren, and he is wide open. Number 26 again in the corner, unable to make the stop as Warren pushes him aside. And this is a huge game for Sioux Falls. They get into opponent's territory. Sorry, well, not quite yet, but big 1st down. And let's see if they can keep it going.
Another Cerveza for number 26. They'll throw to Redford on the near side. Redford gets a block. Trucks a man. Get the 1st down. Truck City for Robert Redford as he moves the chains into Queen City territory.
And Robert Redford, big dude. He's not big in probably like height, but he runs big, and he just puts his shoulder pads down and runs over people, just imposing his will on opposing defenses. He's been doing this for the past few weeks, and one of the most exciting running backs right now to see in the SFL.
He is dots the offset I 3-wide doubles left-hand side on 1st and 10 at the Queen City 40. He'll get the outside this time, get some more positive yards, about maybe 4 or 5, keeping it moving with about 7:45 to go for the period. Earlier today, the Houston Hyenas and the Tulsa Desperados went out of it, and Houston big on the road, 44-24, so they move to semifinal Sunday next week. Back to pass is Tyree. Pump fake. Across the middle. Almost picked off. Alex Cross with the deflection there, but man, that was dangerous.
Yeah, and it was. And we apologize for the echo. We're going to have it fixed here soon. Sorry about that. But, again, 3rd and 6 here. Sioux Falls is very, very good converting these 3rd downs, and they have 5 wide receivers here.
I don't think they've missed a 3rd down today. Let's see if they can keep the streak going. And the answer is yes. They keep the 3rd down streak alive with a beautiful catch by number 11, Sean Harrelson.
And that's that post route again. I mean, this is... Sioux Falls this is the bread and butter. And this is not something that you see very often for teams. Sometimes the bread and butter of some teams is just a slant route or is just the power of the Queen City Corsairs. For Sioux Falls, their type of game is deep passes on the inside. That's what they do best. They'll
throw it to Redford on 1st and 10, and Redford gets clobbered by Avery King, but does pick up a nice chunk, a 5-yard gain, 2nd down. That halfback out to Redford on the outside has worked a lot. I mean, he got a couple of first downs out of it in that sequence.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what you have to do if you're Sioux Falls. Get the ball to the best players on your offense, and they have to go make the play on the outside. And this is what they have done so good throughout this game.
Caswell to the outside, very close to a 1st down. The catch this time by Warren. And that'll bring up a big 3rd and 1 with 6:09 to play for the quarter. Queen City 21, Sioux Falls 10. This portion brought to you by APM Music, the official presenting sponsor of the 10th season of the Simulation Football League. Pick up Champions Will Rise at apmmusic.com. Redford on 3rd down, has the 1st down, trucks more inside the 10 to the 5, 1st and goal.
And I understand when he trucks non-star corner on the outside, but when he trucks one of the best linebackers in the league, in Alex Cross, I mean, that's when you see how this man has his big boy pants on.
He is the lone back in the 3-wide sit on 1st and goal, just inside the 6. Tyree back to pass. He'll throw out to Redford. Redford, lose one on that one. 2nd down and goal at that point. We're running with 5:15 for the 3rd quarter. Richards Printworks is the official gear provider for the Simulation Football League. For more information, visit simulationfl.net to pick up your favorite Simulation Football League gear. I formation. Redford dots the I on 2nd and goal. A lot of time. Across the middle. The pass is incomplete. We're looking for A.J. Warren, and that's his first missed target today.
Wow, very dangerous throw on that one. This is where the field shrinks. So you try to do those routes, and you will have those safeties trying to go ahead and make an interception. So, this is a very tricky situation for the Sioux Falls, who likes to throw the ball deep, but there's just not enough space right now to throw the ball deep. 3rd
and goal, pro set. Tyree across the middle. This time, it's caught!
How in the...
A.J. Warren, touchdown, Sioux Falls!
And I don't know how in the world Julian Tyree was able to squeak that ball in between like 3 different defenders. As we take a look at the replay, perfect pocket on that one. And I think that's Alex Cross, who was just not looking at the football. I mean, he probably had an interception possibility, but he was looking the other way, and the receiver just takes advantage of it and gets a touchdown. So now it's a 5-point lead soon to be 4-point lead, and watch out, Sioux Falls. They get a stop here. Their offense started quick.
Prefontaine with the kick. The score stream scoring summary: a 6-yard catch by A.J. Warren. We've got 21 for Queen City, 17 for Sioux Falls, 4:46 for the third quarter. Don't forget the SFL convention in Las Colinas, Texas. Showtime Studios is the official home of that first ever SFL convention, July 13th through the 15th. Go to simulationfl.net for more information. Here comes the run back from the 7 off the kickoff, and a mosh pit just before the 30, 1st and 10.
Quietly now, Michael Moore has 70 yards in the ball game. So, he's been the guy as far as the receiver goes for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. Obviously, on that, those deep routes going to the inside. So, we have to watch out for that.
Here's a man that's been held in check pretty much all game, and that's Ash Odom. Goes nowhere. Good tackle for loss that time by 96. Marcellus Morton of Sioux Falls, 2nd and 11 on that tackle for loss.
Yeah, and this is what Sioux Falls needs to do. If you put them on 2nd and 3rd and longs, this is what's going to happen. 5 wide receivers or 4 receivers, 1 tight end, and this is where A.J. Levy, those guys, can make an interception.
Across the middle, the catch is made and a first down. It's Chris Curtis near midfield, 3 catches, 77 yards. That's a big catch.
It is, and this is a perfect throw again. Nice pocket, perfect spiral on that one. And that's 2 guys in the vicinity for the defense. But when you have a perfect pass, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop.
Pro set 3 wide for Queen City, going to the right in the white, black, and green, up 21-17 here in the third quarter. Ash Odom sees a hole, but it closes up real quick. Big 92 Nick Fargo says, you're supposed to go south, not north.
And then this is the 3 linebacker combination that the Sioux Falls Sparrows like to do. They've done it for a few seasons now, and they are very, very stout stopping the run. So, there's something that this defense can do very, very well every week, stopping the run.
Goes to the near side. A catch is made by 86 for Queen City, that being Mr. Where'd he go? That's Joe Simpson that time. Simpson all the way down, and 3rd and 1 now. That's a big catch for Joe Simpson, primarily the kick returner for the Queen City Corsairs out of Buffalo, New York. So big 3rd and 1 here at the 43. Odom on the carry, gets the first down and more. Trucks a man at the 35, 1st and 10. That's a big 3rd down conversion for the Corsairs.
It is, and Sioux Falls was just not ready for it. I mean, this was a complete number mismatch for the Queen City Corsairs, as the fullback goes to the left, another power-out play where the right guard pulls to the left as well, and Sioux Falls just did not have enough people to stop it.
Good job that time by the fullback Hadley Diamante, number 23 in that pro set. He is in front of Odom in the offset eye, 3 wide doubles left-hand side, again for Queen City going through the right with 2:38 to play for the third quarter. And they'll hand off to Odom, and Odom trying to get some kind of positive yards. I think they'll just stop him at the line of scrimmage. A couple of folks helping up, in this case 42 for Sioux Falls, A.J. Leave, and 27, Killian Anderson, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice run support right there by A.J. Levy on that one. The strong safety, because the other guy got trucked, so A.J. Levy was just right there to help his team.
On 2nd and 10, the throw to the near side. The catch is made. Simpson again starting to come up big here in a roll play. He picks up 9 on that gain, 3rd down.
When you can get production out of this, role players, the way Joe Simpson is starting to play in this drive, it's huge, because obviously when you're on the defense, you're focus is on the other players, on the Chris Curtis, the Mike Dags, but when the non-contracted players are playing this way, just like the stars, you know, it's very tough on defense to stop.
Pro set, 3 wide, doubles on the right-hand side on 3rd and 1 inside the 25. Short drop back, Caswell throws. Oh, out, intercepted! Tip drill! Right to the hands of number 44 for Sioux Falls, Bobby Carpenter. Carpenter picked up the tip drill and was off to the races.
Wow, and this is just a tough break for the Corsairs because it hit his receiver in the hands, and he was well covered. He gets hit, and the ball just pops up in the air, and Carpenter is there, Johnny on the spot, to make the interception, and Sioux Falls gets another big break.
Can they turn it into points and take the lead here? 4 wide. Redford is the single back. Now the stunt coming up front. Oh, free play coming up. A lot of time for Tyree. He makes the throw to catch a first down and more. And more than likely they'll decline this one, but that was definitely a free play, and they'll credit the catch there to Sean Harrelson.
Yeah, it was a free play, so great awareness by the quarterback.
Yep, they'll call that one on the non-contract linebacker. So 1st and 10 for Sioux Falls. And look at Sean Harrelson just put on the dog as we continue here with 1:29 for quarter number 3. Sioux Falls trying to chop it to a 21-17 Queen City lead. Robert Redford, 12 of 12 caught, 55 yards. He is the single back in a slot either side, going to the left in the blue and gold. That's Sioux Falls. And he'll get the shot from Tyree. Almost struck him, man. He'll pick up about 7 on the halfback out. That's his 13th catch today.
His 13th catch, and we still have a quarter and 1 minute left. So, you know, he's in pace for around 18 catches today. And, you know, but that's what you have to do when you go against non-contracted players on the outside. Just as I was saying, have the ball there so your star players can make something happen.
Redford up the middle, can't get the first down just yet. He may be about a yard short. Good tackle that time by Alex Cross. As we're under a minute, call it 39 seconds. A big 3rd and 1 here for both sides, especially Sioux Falls, as they're driving in Queen City territory, heading to the left in their South Dakota tribute blue and gold. Single back is Redford, a slot either side, looking at a base 4-3. Tyree back to pass. He'll throw out to Redford in one hand, and the first down and more.
Perfect play call. I mean, that was another, this time it was a screen pass. You know, the previous plays have been just passes to the flat. This was a screen pass where the linemen and everybody else were going to block. And, you know, it was a shame that he ran out of bounds because he had a lot of open space to run.
We're running with 10 ticks to play. Shotgun 3 wide at the 31 of Queen City as we're heading toward the end of the quarter. Last play of the quarter, Tyree back to pass, throws it in the near side. A catch made, and he steps out of bounds. Ooh, if he had a little bit more green, he gets the first down as we end 33 minutes of play.
Man, again, shame he stepped out of bounds. He had a first down and even more.
They'll give him 4 as we end the third quarter. Queen City 21, Sioux Falls 17. A spot in the SFL semifinals on the line. Who gets there? You'll find out next on the SFL Network. This copyrighted broadcast of the Simulation Football League may not be reproduced for any reason without express written consent. He's Ramos Lynn. I'm Alvin Washington. We're doing it big in the Black Hills, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where Sioux Falls is down 21-17 against the Corsairs of Queen City. The Sparrows going to your right in the South Dakota blue and gold. Tyree back to pass and is sacked. That is huge for Queen City.
That was a perfect play call on defense by Sioux Falls, by the Queen City Corsairs, because it seems that the outside corner bumped the receiver, so that just cut completely the timing of the quarterback and the receivers, and Koa Kaleo and the other guys crashed the pocket and were able to get the sack.
3 wide set on third down. Let's do me a 5 wide set. A throw across the middle. That catch is made. A big third down conversion catch for number 14, Benny Beasley of Sioux Falls. So the Sparrows is role players coming up big here to start the fourth quarter.
And if you've been here for enough time, Benny Beasley was actually a running back here in Sioux Falls a few seasons ago, probably about 3 seasons ago. And he was changed to a receiver because he caught the ball so well that season. He was moved to a receiver. And, you know, now as a role player, getting stuff done.
Ooh, ouch. Redford had the perfect play, but the perfect tackle on the outside by Avery King will make him lose a yard, second down, as we're here early here in the fourth quarter, 9:32 and counting. Queen City 21, Sioux Falls 17. The Sparrows of Sioux Falls, the home team in the blue and gold, going to the right. Julian Tyree throws, and that's going to be another tackle for loss. Yeah.
And number 26 gets his revenge on that one.
They're going backwards quickly. They've lost 5 yards in 2 plays. This is another huge third down play. The line to gain, it looks like it's the 7. Let's confirm that, and it is indeed just outside the 7. Shotgun, 4 wide. Redford the blocking back. Julian Tyree back to pass. A lot of protection across the middle. Catch is made. Touchdown, Sioux Falls. A.J. Warren, get your dirty bird on, son.
Wow, and man, if you're Queen City, that's just heartbreaking because you have them on a 3rd and long, and I'm not sure if Queen City has been able to stop a 3rd down all game. Now, this is a deep route, and he is wide open. I mean, this is not even a contested ball, and when you have a 3rd down and 15, you at least expect from your defense to have some contested balls on the deep, especially against Sioux Falls, which, you know, that's all they do basically on offense. You're going deep to their receivers. We just saw even Benny Beasley going deep, getting a catch. So for Queen City, this is heartbreaking. For Sioux Falls, 3-point lead.
Yep. Prefontaine with the extra point. The score stream scoring summary, a 22-yard catch for A.J. Warren. That's his 2nd touchdown catch today. And believe it or not, this is now a 14-0 run since Sioux Falls went down 21-10. Prefontaine out to kick. It'll be Simpson to receive. Here it goes. Simpson gets it at his 10. The push to 20, 25. Ouch. Crumpled heat America. 8:36 to play here for the fourth quarter. And I got to hand it to you, Ramos. This has been one of the better semifinals we've seen in recent memory. Quarterfinals, I should say.
Man, this has been incredible. You know, again, 2 teams going at it. Queen City, 4-time champs. Sioux Falls, one of the best teams in SFL history every single year. And it's incredible.
A.J. Caswell with a great pass across the middle. Right at number 85, that being Jones Branch, another role player. These role players are starting to come up big for both clubs here in the late going.
You know, and Jones Branch is like your 5th wide receiver here for the Queen City Corsairs. So for him to go on a deep route, basically doing what Sioux Falls does, you know, having those non-contracted players going deep routes and making catches, Queen City just returns the favor with the same pill, and it works perfectly.
A lot of protection. Caswell throws near side. That's a catch. That's a first down. And this time coming up with the catch, 84, Chris Curtis. We've called his name a lot today.
Yes, and this is a deep out play in which Chris Curtis just goes around 15 to 18 yards straight, and then he goes to the outside. And, you know, here footwork is really important, and route running is very important for this play to work, and Chris Curtis did just that.
Power I slide either side for Queen City going to the left in the white, black, and green. Ashton on the outside with the catch. He'll get about 7 or 8 out of the game. Second down. Clock's up with 7:45. They will give him 8 officially. And Ash Odom I stand back. That wasn't Ash Odom. Actually, it was the fullback, Hadley Diamante. That's the first time we're calling him with statistics today, but he has been a great blocking mate for Ash Odom and some of the receivers this evening for Queen City.
Yeah, absolutely. And A.J. Caswell has been on fire right now. Almost 300 yards, 129 rating. And he's been really special.
Odom on the carry, gets a first down across the 30 in to the Sioux Falls. Looks like about maybe the 27-yard line. Now we're starting to see the Ash Odom that we've been seeing all season and making the big plays at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. And first, he kind of crashed against his offensive line, but he was able to see the hole fast enough for him to get the first down.
Caswell back on 1st and 10. A lot of time. Great protection across the middle. It's tipped away at the last second. Great stop that time in the middle by Nick Pop. 2nd down.
Man, you know, and J.J. Caswell had all day. So when he hit the ball, I was like, man, if the receiver comes down with it, it's going to get pretty crazy. But he was double covered, the receiver was, and able to make a stop. Now, you're in field goal range, so you don't want to get sacked. So I'm wondering if you want to run the ball one more time.
Shotgun, 3 wide doubles, left-hand side for Queen City, going to the left on the white, black, and green on 2nd and 10. This catch is made, and he's in. Touchdown, Queen City. There go that man again, Mike Daggs. 3rd touchdown today.
Who's going to stop him? Man, wow. Who's going to stop that guy? I mean, he goes in a deep post route. You know, again, basically playing Sioux Falls' card. And he is just wide open. I mean, Alvin, this is the guy you have to stop. I mean, we've seen it. Like, 83 is the guy who has got pretty much all the touchdowns today, and you leave him wide open. And, you know, not a very good look for the Sioux Falls defense. Perfect recognition for A.J. Caswell.
If Queen City needed an Easter bunny, I think Mike Daggs has been hopping around with a lot of full Easter eggs. Matthews, the extra point, 28-24, Queen City. Last touchdown wins.
It seems like it, right? Like the last team who's going to have the ball probably is going to be like 1 second left, and there's a team who can still win it. You know, it seems to be one of those games where it goes just back and forth, a lot of points, and it was expected to be that way with these high-powered offenses.
Tallahassee, Indianapolis, one of the big games coming up on Monday as we continue the Elite 8 quarterfinals here in the SFL. Run back comes up to about the 27, 1st and 10. And let's see if Sioux Falls, with 6:48 to play for regulation, has another swoop in the beak, as it were.
You know, and I'm expecting right now Sioux Falls to just return the favor, also firing. I think Julian Tyree will throw the ball deep, post route, corner routes. I mean, I think he's going to gunsling it.
Under center with 4 wide. Tyree back to pass. Across the middle. Almost intercepted. Good read that time for Queen City by Morris Gibson, number 24, 2nd down.
Really important swat here by Gibson, because that was easily at least about a 7-yard gain. So when you have 2nd down, and even though Queen City's defense has been pretty much unable to stop the 3rd downs, you know, this is an important stop to have a 2nd down here, trying to get a turnover, maybe a sack by one of your defensive linemen. So let's see if they can get the job done here on defense.
Queen City in a dime, and they'll dump it off to Redford on the outside. Ooh, man, I think they may have let him a little too late that time. That's the 18th catch today, so right around the average for Robert Redford.
Yep, and Julian Tyree on that play got crushed. I'm not sure if you were able to see that, Alvin. He got popped, and that's why he didn't throw the ball deep, because he just didn't have enough time to do so. So he just had to dump it off to Robert Redford, and number 28 was unable to make a play. Now look for the post route here. 3rd down,
across the middle. It's incomplete. A great breakup on the would-be Michael Moore catch. Oh, man, that's huge. That stops a string of 3rd down conversions for Sioux Falls. And right there to meet him, Zane Doty, who has an interception today.
Wow. This a playoff caliber play by Zane Dowdy. because again, I was saying about it, you know, the post route, and he was ready for it. He was not in the perfect position, but able to put his left hand and swat the Queen City get the ball back with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. So this is a team that likes to run the ball. If they can melt the clock here, get about 3-4 minutes off the clock and end the drive with some points, I think Queen City will be able to pull this one out.
Ball hold punts all the way to the 38, and that's it. Great coverage that time by Sioux Falls. So 1st and 10, and the Sioux Falls defense has got to come up big one more time, down 28-24. Hey, ScoreStream is the official scoring partner of the Simulation Football League. Download the ScoreStream app, and not only throughout the playoffs, but into Season 11, follow the SFL wherever you go. Scores, stats, and all of that. ScoreStream. Hand off to Ash Odom. Fighting for yards and running the clock. 2nd down.
Love that play call by Queen City. Sioux Falls ran a all-man bump and run coverage.
There you go. They just went all out.
And it was 6 against 6, you know, and the fullback against the 3 defensive line and the 3 linebackers. So it's just about Ash Odom making the play.
Dime package on 2nd down. They'll throw to the near side. The catch is made. It is indeed complete to Chris Curtis, and he moves the chains with 5:45 to play for the game. Or did he? No. They say 3rd and 4. He didn't. He stepped out of bounds before he could make the catch. Oh, challenged by Queen City. This is key. This is key. Again, in the SFL, you only need 1 foot for a catch to be legal. Let's watch it here.
I think he is. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a 1st down for the Queen City Corsairs. Let's see the ref.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete.
Yeah, it is a 1st down.
Out of bounds. The American will not be charged with a timeout. 1st down.
Nice call on that one.
Yeah, I thought he did have that one securely. So a big 1st down catch for Chris Curtis. Football's at the 49 of Queen City, heading to the left in the white, black, and green, up 28-24 with 5:45 to play. Short drop. Caswell has to throw the ball down as he is almost brought down for a sack by big 96. Big dog, Marcellus Morton. And that's another good play by the role player.
It is, and you know, Queen City very, very lucky that A.J. Caswell was able to move his arm forward, because otherwise that was a strip sack, ball probably going the other way. So really, really lucky break by the Queen City Corsairs on that one.
2nd and 10 at the 49 for Queen City in the pro set. Caswell, throw across. That is picked off! Number 29 of Sioux Falls, Adam Okoye, the Nigerian nightmare for the Sparrows.
Yeah, and Okoye was burned in a very similar play earlier in the game where Chris Curtis was able to make the catch and get to the end zone for a score. So, you know, again, that's great coaching by the Sioux Falls Sparrows defensive coordinator and saying, hey, you know, watch this route because they might pull it up again. And Adam Okoye, that's a guy I know very well. He played with the Santa Fe Gorillas. Great cover defensive back and a huge play.
Speaking of huge plays, Robert Redford goes nowhere. His big 54. Alex Cross gets his money on. Once again, no gain. 2nd down. Sioux Falls has got to drive the length of the field here for a potential go-ahead score here. They're at their own 33-yard line, down 28-24, 5:13 for regulation. I formation, 3 wide doubles left-hand side for Sioux Falls, going to the right in the blue and gold. They'll throw it out to Redford. Redford's got green. Redford's got a 1st down.
And, oh, man, he got popped right there by Dowdy. But, you know, everybody of the wide receivers and the tight end were well covered. Julian Tyree has the presence, and it was not Robert Redford. It was actually Ashley
Anderson, the fullback. That, you know, That's the first time we've seen a fullback out, but that is a huge play that Ashley Anderson just made there to keep the chains moving.
Ashley Anderson was actually also a running back for the Sioux Falls Sparrows a few seasons ago.
Throw downfield. This catch is made in a first down. Number 11, Sean Harrelson. I'm telling you, he hasn't hit the end zone, but he has made some great setup plays in the second half.
He really has, and this is a corner route on this. He gets bumped, and it seems that Dowdy was playing inside leverage. He probably was trying to cover the hash instead of going wide. So I think that somebody right there missed an assignment. Probably the corner had to sink, but either way, also get a first.
Shotgun on 1st and 10. Downtown, almost picked off. We're trying to find Harrelson, and in the middle of all of that was Avery King, who almost had him a Christmas gift. 2nd and 10, the clock is stopped with 4:18. Queen City 28, Sioux Falls 24. Already through to the SFL semifinals next week is Houston 44-24 at Tulsa. Pro set, 3 wide, doubles left-hand side for Sioux Falls going to the right in the blue and gold. Tyree, cross the middle, catch is made, first down, inside the red zone for Harrelson.
And this was Julian Tyree's toughest throw to make because look at that, he was throwing the ball across his body. He did not step that left foot to make the throw. So his arm strength was very limited because he did not have that footwork to make it happen. His arm is the one that made it happen, and it's a great throw by him.
Red zone opportunity inside the 25 wide, triples right-hand side for Sioux Falls, honoring South Dakota University in their blue and gold. Throw near side, tipped away. We're looking for Harrelson again, and that time, Phoenix Blue tapped that one away.
Yeah, and in this second half, Phoenix Blue has played close to the line than he did in the first half. So, in those outside routes, number 46 is, looking to make a play.
I formation, slot other side on 2nd and 10, 3:46 to play. Short drop for Tyree, cross the middle. That's a cat! No, it ain't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Great break up that time by Avery King. 3rd down.
Man, and I think actually it was Nacho Sicario, the safety, that made the hit. And if he doesn't make that hit, this is a 1st and goal. And we saw Pablo Zamora actually from Mexico City and Wildcard Wednesday do a very similar hit on Tiberius Bovine.
Yeah.
Very similar play, and he crushed the wide receiver on that one.
Shotgun 4 wide on 3rd and 10. The line of gain is the 10. Tyree throws. Incomplete. Another 4th down, another 3rd down out the door, warned the intended receiver. And now they can only put up 3 to get within 1. But it's an important 3.
That was the corner, number 26 of Queen City, who has been active sometimes for the wrong reasons for this Queen City defense. But on that one, he just knocks that ball away. And, this is a very important field goal by Sioux Falls. And I think that if you make this field goal, you have to keep the ball deep, play some defense, and hopefully get the ball back.
Prefontaine on the kick. It's a 36-yard field goal, and it's right down the middle. 28-27, Queen City, 3:38 to play. But if Ash Odom gets anything going in this particular sequence coming up, I dare say Queen City shuts out the boys from the Black Hills.
Yeah, and that field was really close. That almost hit the upright. But as long as it's in, that's 3 points. So, they will kick the ball deep smartly and, play some more defense. You have to stop Ash Odom, and you have to contain Mike Dent.
From the 14, a run back out right around the 30-yard line by Simpson, 1st and 10. So a couple of first downs for Queen City, if they can get them, closes the show on Sioux Falls. We have 3:29 to play for regulation. A.J. Caswell with a power eye, slot either side for the boys in white, black, and green, heading left Handoff, this is Odom. He stopped. Second down. Boy, a tough night for Ash Odom.
Man, Nick Fargo on the left side, and last couple Wildcats when Jay Calvin Kim was trying to run to the left. Nick Fargo was on every single play, and on that play again, you know, he's able to shut his gap and make the stop behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 on the 1-yard loss. Again, the power I slide out their side, looking at 7 in the box. Caswell taking a lot of time. He'll hand off to Odom again. This time Odom gets a couple of those back. 3rd down. And again, Nick Fargo, you called it right there. He is shadowing Ash Odom all day.
You know, and Queen City at one point, because he's to the left, and I thought Ash Odom was going to have a lot of space, but number 92 with his speed, block shedding, makes the stop. Big 3rd down coming.
Shotgun, 3 wide, 2 blocking backs. Caswell, again, letting the clock run. High snap, back to pass. Looking, runs. Throws across the left side. It is almost picked off. That's a huge 3rd down stop. Adam Okoye, who had the interception last possession, blocks that away.
It is indeed huge, and it was going to be even bigger if Adam Okoye was able to get his 2nd pick, because if he gets that pick, and he gets a block, because that was double coverage, he might return this to the end zone for a pick 6. So either way, Sioux Falls will get the ball back with 2 minutes left. You have Julian Tyree leading your offense. You have one of the best receiving corps in the SFL leading your team. You just have to get into field goal range, take those points, and win the game.
Ricky Matthews gets it as 88. Michael Moore runs it back to just short of the 35. So you're looking at the 2-minute warning plus here in the 4th quarter, and Sioux Falls an excellent opportunity to take the lead here for the first time today. It's been all Queen City, but Sioux Falls has clawed their way back. They're on a 17-7 run since going down 21-10. Again, they go to the right in the South Dakota blue and gold. They'll throw left side. Catch is made out of bounds, and we've hit the APM Music 2-minute warning. Queen City 28, Sioux Falls 27. The exciting 2 minutes in a moment on the SFL Network. As we come back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, semifinal Sunday is next Sunday, April 8th, and waiting to announce our 3 new expansion teams April 15th, right here on the SFL Network. Sioux Falls down 28-27, 2-minute warning, back to pass, and a sack! Timeout, Sioux Falls. That is a big sack for 53, Jeff Duffy.
And that's a great play by Duffy, but I think this is a little bit so I think he had to throw the ball a little bit quicker. But, you know, again, 3rd and 8, and Queen City stopped pretty much every 3rd and down. So I mean, let's see if Sioux Falls can make this. They're extremely good on 3rd down situation.
5 wide set on 3rd down. Caswell throws. It's knocked away. And guess what? Our drinking buddy, number 26 for Queen City, Maurice Johnson, comes up big again.
Yeah, that's another play on 3rd down where Maurice Johnson makes a play on the ball. And with 1:52, Sioux Falls has 2 timeouts. Alvin, because, I mean, there's just not enough time even if you make a stop.
All right, they're going for it here on 4th down. This is the season for Sioux Falls. They got to get 1st down here. 5 wide set once again. Back to pass is Tyree. Throws. Catch is made in a 1st down.
Wow. And he got popped, and I cannot believe he held into that football.
Incredible
play.
That was Harrelson to make the catch. 1st and 10 again. Throw across the middle. That's a catch and a 1st down.
And Sean Harrelson, post route, he was open on that one. It seems that the Queen City Corsairs were expecting another corner route because the safeties went deeper than the hash marks. But in between those hash marks, Sean Harrison able to make the catch and another huge 1st down. They are in field goal range, so they potentially have the win.
Great setup, man, this Sean Harrelson. 3-wide set. Single back is Redford. Back to pass. They'll get it to Redford. Redford trying to get to the outside. He is knocked down unceremoniously by that man again, number 26. Mo Johnson is getting his swerve on
really
now.
Redeeming himself. Yeah, he's really redeeming himself here in the second half. And now, Sioux Falls might be out of field goal range. So let's take a look here.
APM final minute. Handoff, this is Redford. Redford up the middle, trying to get back in range. Got a nice run.
Love the play call.
Here comes third down, 7-yard gain for Redford. Down to 36-35. And for this Redford again. Redford trying to get the first down. He does! 20, 15, he's gone! Redford, touchdown Sioux Falls! Robert Redford,
Wow,
get your dirty bird on, son.
Man, that's a big man play right there. I mean, you kind of just want to get the first down probably, or just put the ball in some field goal range. But Robert Redford says, I mean, I'm going to just score a touchdown, take it by myself. Now, you have to score the 2-point conversion here because this is just a 5-point lead. You have to score the 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point lead, and just trust your defense. Adam Okoye, Chris Dodd, all those guys just go back, make a stop on Queen City, go away with the victory.
On the 2-point conversion, they'll throw out to Redford. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm not sure of that call. Jeff Duffy with another tackle for loss. But Sioux Falls has made the comeback complete. They were down 21-10. They're up 33-28 with 22 ticks on the clock. But Queen City has all 3 of their timeouts left. I say kick it away here.
Yeah, for sure. And it reminded me of Dallas against Pittsburgh a couple years ago in the NFL where Ezekiel Elliott just ran the ball for like 50 yards for a score. Very inside.
And look at this. Look at this. A great field position that time for young Mr. Joe Simpson. He puts it right about the 40-yard line, about maybe the 38, 21 ticks on the clock. This is the season now for Queen City. Can they make the miracle play here? A.J. Caswell, who has been hot all game except for a couple of picks. He's got Ash Odom in the backfield. Bunch trips near side. 21 ticks to play. He's back to pass. Great protection. Pocket collapsing and he's sacked!
Man, you just cannot take the sack on that. I mean, any other thing is good. If you throw the ball out of bounds, if you check it down to your running back for him to go out of bounds, whatever, except a sack. Now, 2nd and 15, we've seen Mike Daggs, the tight end, go on deep routes and getting big gains, even be wide open on some of those plays. But it seems that he's not on the field right now. So the goal tight end is out of the field. That's very, very strange.
Caswell back to pass, and he sacked the second time! It was Johnny Summers on the first sack. Let's see who the sack is. This time it's 96. Marcellus Morton, 2 role players coming up with big-time sacks for the Sioux Falls Sparrows.
Man, and this is just a complete meltdown for the Queen City here on offense because you get a great return on. You get the ball in very good field position, and now you just go back 14 yards, have only 14 seconds left. You have to get at least 40 yards on this play to still have a shot.
Doubles either side. Ash Odom is the running back. Caswell back to pass. Pump fake. Throws across the middle. It is knocked away. 4th down. 10 seconds left. And they were looking for Odom down the field, too.
Yeah, and this is a play that Ash Odom has to make. You know, he was wide open, at least for a good, 15 yards, 10, 15 yards. And that puts you at least probably with 10 seconds left in some Hail Mary chance. But now it's 4th and 24. You have to get a first down here. If not, the game is obviously over.
4-wide set. Ash Odom is the blocking back. Caswell under center. This is the season for Queen City.
Yep.
Back to pass he goes. Pump. Throw. It is caught, but well short of the first down. 4 ticks left. That's the ball game right there. A.J. Levy with the game-saving tackle right here. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, he's clearly short, maybe by about a couple yards. You know, unfortunately for Queen City, you know, play by them, but you know, Sioux Falls survives here at home, and they will move on.
Sioux Falls in victory formation. They'll kneel on it, and Queen City will call its final timeout, but too little too late. How about this? The Sioux Falls Sparrows come from the dead and win this one. 33-28 will be your final, wrapping up quarterfinals Saturday, and my goodness, who would ever thought the Sioux Falls Sparrows, the way they were looking in the first half, would pull off this comeback, as we have hit 0-0. Your final from Sioux Falls, Sparrows 33, Corsairs 28. My, oh my.
Man, what a game. And we thank you all for coming up to watch this. Right now, 77 viewers, 80 viewers right now. So thank you very, very much for coming to see us. The rushing yards, only 49 for Queen City and Ash Odom. But both quarterbacks went off in the passing game. And at the end of the day, the last play on offense by the Queen City Corsairs was basically a summary on how this game really went. You know, back and forth, both teams drove the business, and just by 2 yards at the end was...
You know, some of the bigger plays were done by the role players of Sioux Falls. You see there a big interception by Barbie Carpenter on that last drive by Queen City. You saw Marcellus Morton and Johnny Summers with big time sacks. And the game-winning touchdown run, Robert Redford runs through untouched 22 yards out and closed the door. But not for a lack of trying for Queen City. Mike Daggs got his swerve on with 3 touchdown catches today. And A.J. Caswell, almost 400 yards of offense.
Yeah.
All right, folks, you know what it is tomorrow. It's Easter Sunday. That means we take a day off, but coming up, oh my gosh, quarterfinal Monday is going to be so off the chain. So off the chain. And we say thank you very much for joining us here. One of the big games is going to be the Indianapolis Red Devils taking on the undefeated Tallahassee Pride. That's deep down in the northwest panhandle of Florida. That's an 8 o'clock kick. We get things going at 6 o'clock. So for Ramos Lynn and our statistician Scott LaRue and our entire staff here at Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as A.J. Warren is your APM Music Player of the Game with 3 touchdown catches, 108 yards, and a huge comeback for the Sioux Falls Sparrows. They move on to semifinals Sunday next week. We say thank you for watching quarterfinals Saturday on the SFL Network. Until next time, so long from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and take care, everyone.
Thank you.